Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Broston County, part 30? I think this is episode 30. I don't have it right here in front of me. Yeah, it's 30. And we are watching Destin's footage. He switched recording software. I'm very happy to see that. It's in 1080p, so I had to blow it up by 33% to make it fit my 1440p video, but that's okay. 1080p video is better than no video from Destin, so I'm very, very happy. Gosh, Destin, you continue to put so many local connections onto a collector. Oi, look at him go. Anyway, so I've been telling him for a while, hey, there's only a few episodes left. There's only a few episodes left. Go big, go big. And oh my goodness, did he ever. And I'm pretty sure I've already recorded like my half of the video with a voiceover, so I'm pretty sure I think I make mention of that there as well. But yeah, he did. Like he's not playing around. Look at this. He's seriously adding in a lot here. Doing a little bit of a grid, but then he goes through and breaks things up, just to kind of give it a little bit different feel and flavor on the different sides and in the different areas. Does connect to the riverfront road there. Interestingly enough, and you'll see by the end, he doesn't actually build right up to the river road. I put it there for him to build, and he can. I just wanted to connect the river road to get it connected. Didn't really have any plans for it, but hey, you know what? I guess I'll fill that in at some point. Maybe not today, because I went through and did something different. A smaller build. You would think with the series about to end and some major areas still left to complete, I wouldn't have done that, but I did. In fact, episode 33 is scheduled to be the final one of Broston County. What are you doing with water pipes? I see what you're doing with water pipes. And that'll be it. So we only have 3 more after this. I think I'll get everything I want to accomplish done in Broston County. I'm pretty sure I can make it happen, even if it requires some clever editing. But yeah, he went hard on residential over here. Like, we've had all this just insatiable residential demand, and what's really crazy is when I handed the episode off to him, we were at 5% unemployment. He adds in all of this residential, and it does all fill in. By the time he gets done recording, it doesn't. But while I was building what I build today, it all filled in. Most of it was upgraded, level 4s and level 5s. So, you know, it's definitely filling in, but yet unemployment's still 5%. So it's like, how are we adding enough jobs with just the little bit of office and commercial that has gone into this? And I don't know. I really don't know where the jobs are coming from. How unemployment is staying so low. It doesn't add up. I was very happy to see him go through and add in trees instead of just putting a sound wall on our highway there. The highway with just being 2 lanes is holding up fine. It does go up to 4 lanes near intersections just to give turn lanes, just because it was getting a little bit crowded. But it's a very busy highway, but it's fine as a 2 lane. He did add in some parks and things like that just to kind of make the area a little bit more attractive, and then makes one huge giant district. I don't know what settings he has on that district. I don't think I've looked at it. But yeah, I'm really pleased to see him, you know, have a much bigger presence here in Broston County. It makes me very, very happy. Simply because I felt like a lot of the series was me, you know, and that's it. You know, so much of it has been stuff that I've built, not as much that he's built. You know, he has the one really large neighborhood up in the hills, and then everything else he's done has been on a smaller scale, which is fine. But it just felt like, it just felt like it was just too much being not enough Destin. So I'm really, really happy to see him just plonking down a massive, massive neighborhood over here. And I think it turns out really well. He doesn't go all the way up to the collector. I'm not sure why. I don't know what his plans for that gap are, but we'll see. So things are slowing back down as he takes a final look at what he built, and then we will jump into my part of today's video. Yeah, so good job, Destin. I haven't actually recorded what you just heard yet. Anyway. So it may look a little different. I don't know. But I am just, man, I asked the guy to go big, and he did not disappoint. I told him, I'm like, I really want your fingerprints on this, man. And he did. He went for it. What's going on over here? Oh, not enough raw materials. Okay. They'll get it. It'll get imported. Anyway, one thing that I noticed, we only have one school over here and one high school. High school availability is fine. Elementary, not the greatest. I really think we could do with that over here. I really don't like coming into his portion of the build and changing things, but I think we have a pretty clear need here, but I'm not going to change a lot. I'm only going to carve out a little area here and here. Oh, that's all one area. Crap. I didn't realize that road didn't connect. Let's put that back. There we go. We're gonna get some childcare right back here, and we're just gonna leave that be the only thing in that area. You know, I think this area, it looks like he followed the same grid we usually follow, and we've got room for like alleyways, sidewalks down throughout the middle of all these. But I think what would really be cool is if there were like pedestrian connections on these dead-end streets, like to there and maybe to over to there and even to over that way. There's definitely the space to do it, but again, I don't like changing things in his part of the build all that much. So I'm not gonna touch it, but well, any more than I already have. But I think it would be cool. So I'm gonna go with a slightly different elementary school there, and then as always, large playground. Boom, done. And that's mostly connected up. I'm gonna see if we can't. The awful straight line. Meh. I'm not gonna do it then. I know I didn't finish the sentence before I said I'm gonna see if I can't, and then just didn't say anything. God, I really wish this parking lot had an alternate that had the road connection on the side instead of the front like that, because I often want to place it and I often can't. I'm wondering, how far back away from the road can I go with you before you start complaining? Perfect. Because what that did is it gave me my connection back here. We still have our connection there, and we have our connection up front. Cool, I dig it. Anyway, this is going to take a while to fill in. I mean, there's just no residential demand whatsoever. Surprisingly, unemployment still just sitting at 6%. No matter what we do, it's always 6%. There are a lot of jobs in this town, though, so it doesn't surprise me. Oh, hey, it's parking all the way up to 5 stars. Well done. I think I actually added the gazebo to make it do that, because it was like at 4 stars. I don't know. I don't remember. Nope, it's still over here, just all by its little lonesome. This little 4-block area, 3-block area. Anyway, that's not what we're doing today. I had originally intended to leave some space somewhere over here by the airport for the Aviation club, whatever airport thing, and forgot. And we now don't have any area for it. Is this it? No. There's something about somewhere. There's a airplane tours. There it is. Local aviation club starts organizing airplane tours. We're gonna put it by itself, but entertainment and city attractiveness. What are we at right now? 85%. What does placing that thing do? I don't know. We're about to find out. We're going to put it over here. This will fill in this area. We're going to use the Aviation Museum, and then we're going to do something else right up in this area. So let's do it. Let's make this become a thing. I think I want to come in about there. Looks good. I'm just going to use this smaller 2-lane road and bring it pretty far across here. Just trying to look and see where. To about there. And then I'm going to bring this off. No, not there. This off like about here. That'll work. And then I'm going to make a curve. And I have no road guidelines for some reason. There we go. That works. Cool. That gets that taken care of. And then what I want to do is bring this over into this area now. Just to see where it sits. And then we're going to put a road right behind it. That's about the middle point, yeah? Yeah, that's about the middle point. Cool. So that means I need to bring a road in. I know you don't have water. You'll be all right. Like right. Okay, that's going to be too close. I want to actually leave a little space. So about here. Yeah, right about there. And then I don't need this to come right back down right next to it, I don't think. So for now, I just want to flip this thing around. I'll put it there. So now when you're driving on this road, the airplanes are what you see. Why did that... Is this not flat over here? Oh, I'll be. It's not. Okay, let's grade this out then. Let's see what we can do to make this look a little better. And by that I mean let's just flatten the crap out of it. Let's go here and see what this gives us. I can always undo if I don't like it, and I don't. Yeah, that's tragic. Alright, undo. And undo again. Cool. So maybe we just smooth all this quite a bit, just to blend it all in a little better. So we'll still be dealing with some terrain issues, but it's not going to be as bad. And then we're going to fix, we are going to grade back there. It may be a challenge, but I'm here for it. Let's just keep smoothing. Yeah, it works. Awesome. So this definitely, what we need to do is on this road that runs the whole width of this, we need to bring it all to just one elevation. I'm going to pick the middle one. And that is now all flat. So I'm going to move this again. Gotta move it. How many times have I moved this freaking museum? And then I want the street that it sat upon. I don't know what is selected there, but I don't want it. And we're going to bring that up. And then we'll bring this up as well. I don't need that right at the moment. Actually, this may need to come a little farther forward because I don't know that I got room. Actually, no, this is what I want. This is what I want. Never mind. Just ignore me. Like most of YouTube does anyway. I'm just kidding. Where am I? So that's got 4 on the side there. Let's be fairly consistent here. Nope. Not there. Okay, we're a bridge. Awesome. Not you, personally. You're not a bridge, but this is a bridge. So let's bring this down, grab that elevation. This should just chill out here. This is all at the same elevation. Maybe a little bigger. There we go. Bring that over. Am I smoothing? I'm smoothing. Wave A. I want all this area as the game lags to be nice and flat right here. And then we'll taper it out over by the shore back here. And then I'm going to give myself a pretty big area up this way as well. And then we'll fix the other train issues that we just created. But first, here? No, here. Yeah. I would almost like this to have a little parking lot in front of it. Just a little one, instead of being right across the street here. Let's see if we can't make that happen. Just looking to see where I want to make the connections, and I see where I want to make the connections. Big parking lot is 4, I think. About to find out. That's not quite where I wanted the other one to go, is it? No, that's fine. This menu. Yeah, that's what I want. So I can fit 2 of them. And that's what I needed to know. So then that leaves me with, of course, an odd number of spaces. Did that really go where I wanted it to go? Hold on. This doesn't look right. So here we're at 1.5. Yeah, it's not. It should be... We're basically like at 1. Here we're at 2. This needs to come over a bit more. Like here. Now this is better. So we're going to center this up. I think I've got those going 2 different directions, but it's fine. And then this guy is going to just chill right there. Little aviation club. Just wha-bam. I'm going to get rid of some of these trees, because I think right by the runway, we would want to clear that off a little bit. Yeah. And then we've just got a nice aviation-themed thing happening back here. So let's get some water pipes in. Oh, hello. I don't know why that's there. Just random water pipes. What? Anyway. So let's come over to here. Yep, you need to snap there. There you go. I know that I'm not connected to anything yet. Don't worry, I will be. And then that's going to come over to here where that ends being straight. And then it's going to tie in right over here on our big collector. Maybe. Doesn't want to go straight. There, that'll work. Cool. So, yeah, we're good. You happy? Be happy. Be happy. Thank you. I dig it. I absolutely dig it. So, in front of this area, what are we going to do? Man, I really kind of think that should be closer to the highway. Maybe we could get it closer to the highway, but then that kind of limits what we could do out here. So I just think that would look cool to have that, like, just right up there. But then again, it's its own destination there. But what will I do with this area? Okay, I need to have a think. 'Cause this isn't... I thought this area was smaller than it is. And I thought this was going to fill up, like, 3/4 of it. Not, like, 1/3 of it. So let me think here while it rains. Yeah, the more I look at this, the more I think there is quite a bit of merit for having this near the highway. So I'm going to make a little temporary road. That's 880. Where is this mostly straight? Why don't I have guidelines here? Nope. Hello? Oh, that's fine. It's good reason. So it's mostly straight here. I mean, it'll work for our purposes. And then this road is in total 1440, but we've got that at 280. Okay. So we go 280 and then up 4 and then over a number 960. I just want to I like how it's set up over there, so I'm trying to obviously copy that. And then that's the size I want for the parking lot, I think. No, I want it to be 4, not 5. That's alright, my nose will still be there. 4, Brendan. There we go. And then 960 there. And then should just be another 200. Okay. We're gonna go 280. There. And then I'm gonna get rid of that, because obviously we don't want to connect on the highway again. We have enough connections on the highway, I feel, that we don't need to make any more. So all those water pipes that I placed are, it's great work, Brendan. So there's what, 2 on this, I think? Yeah. Yep. 2, and they have no power either, but it's okay. And then this guy goes right in the middle here, which, it's not snapping. Which, what's right about there? Oh, that's good. There we go. So now when you're driving down the highway, look at that. Yeah, that's the stuff. I dig it. I dig it, I dig it. So let's kill this. There, it's dead. And then we just need to figure out where we're going to bring a road in. Like, we could curve up and hit here, and then bring a connection over here somewhere. But I do want to do some stuff back here as well. We may leave just a little space with a line of trees kind of going across it, and then the thing I want to do, we can do back here by the river. I think it'll be kind of cool. And honestly, I kind of like the idea of having the other thing that I'm going to build back close to the water. I think it'll be good. So let's figure out the roads. So if we... I just realized this whole thing's a 4-lane. Oh, what am I doing? This probably can just be like that. And now that this isn't serving as like also the heart of our main road, which is honestly probably better. We don't need that to come in that way. We could just bring this back and then out to the main road that I want back here. And then that would leave me the room for like, I just want a little forest in behind here. Just a small one. That's not what I want. Oh yeah, I need to smooth this back out. Because I did some things with the train. As they say, off camera. It's not a camera, it's OBS, but you know. We can pretend that we're all in major Hollywood productions. Call it camera. Means we can also smooth this all back out. Because what I'm going to do back there isn't as reliant on a bigger flat pad. We will still need a flat pad, but not as big. So let's bring this out around the airport here a little bit. There we go. Cool. And then soften back here. Just finesse that so that we can't. You know what? I am tired of looking at rain. Snow in Broston County or in Pine Pass, rain. It just seems like it always rains when I'm recording Broston County. Like when I'm just like doing stuff just to play test and all that, never rains. Not ever. It's only when I'm recording, and I'm tired of looking at it. And that's pretty good. I like it. So I think there would be a little bit of commercial over this way, maybe a small hotel or two, but nothing too extravagant, honestly. So I'm going to bring this out to there, and then this is going to come... I really am hesitant to have a road really close to the runway, but this is just a little tiny airport. I mean, it's not even really an airport, it's an aviation club. It's, you know, you have your own plane and you go here. One thing I'm a little disappointed about, I was hoping to extend this road out a little bit and put in a couple hangars, but as you can see, airport area required. Plus, they're massive. I never realized how big they were. I mean, they're freaking huge. Like, I don't have it, even with Anarchy on, you can't place them. And I mean, I could make a small little airport area here, I guess. Now let's try it. So I want to be careful because this land is not super flat already. So if I just go right there, not anything big, Just something so I can get a couple of hangars in. We're going to switch to just a plain old cement road here. And bring it like here, and then let's turn the key off. Right there, and then see if I can't get a hangar right there. Now that we're in an airport area. I want a big one, just a small. Oh, I can do it. Okay, cool. That works. It just, something to make the area feel a little more complete. That is a massive hangar compared to all the other ones. Oof. Huge. Like that little tiny plane, you can fit like 50 of those things in there. That's big. That's big. All right, so let's come up here and get a collector between our collectors. Yep, so I said. And it can be pretty basic. This area isn't going to be anything huge or significant in any way. So here we're going to start our curve a little bit sooner. So that's there. Let's come off here. 90. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that one. It likes that one. And then where would that be? Like right? That's still really close to that, and I'm not happy about that. So we're gonna move. We're gonna come in off of this one. We're gonna move this other road back just one node. Maybe not even a whole one. Like right? Where was it? There ish. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're gonna go right about here, and then we'll make our curve. And this is really more about providing connectivity to the two areas than it is anything else. That's about the only thing. So over here by this guy, I want to bring this road in. Yeah, that's good. About there. Let's get the right tool here. And I want to get, not a huge area. It's the road guidelines are messing with me. I'm going to bring that over to there, and then we're just going to have a couple of blocks of stuff here for tourists, some hotels, a few city services, nothing too elaborate. And then maybe just down to the side, maybe some offices and things. And here we'll do a little bit different. I mean, it's the same grid, but turn on its side. Boom. There, cool. And then now we can take this and curve this up, I think. Let's just do the freeform tool and turn all that off. And I just want to get around this runway. So, actually, do I want this to be this formal? I don't know. No, I don't. I like the idea of the freeform tool better. I think I can get a slightly better curve for what I'm wanting to do here. And then I want to go straight for just a moment to about there. And then I don't want this to just boom right there into that, because that's really close to that intersection. Not that I really foresee this area getting a ton of traffic, but I don't want to risk causing problems here. So then let's come out right here. Just a little stub of a road. And then hopefully that works. I don't think that's too close to the airport. I think it'll be all right. And then we could even make a connection like here. And like by connecting it to two different areas like this, we're preventing this from being used as a through road. So that needs to come down a little bit more to about there, and then I should be able to curve into that. Yeah. So now this right here is shouldn't be seen as a shortcut for anything. That was the goal, is to prevent that from happening. And I think I've succeeded. So I need to get water pipes back under here, and I'll just do that real quick. All right, so let's take a look at our city services, because we do need some. out here. We don't want a headquarters, though. It'd be a little bit overkill. And I want it to be close-ish to over here, but not, like, readily apparent that, you know, it's just a city services corridor there. And I don't think we need healthcare over here because there's not going to be any residents. It's going to be all just this. This is it. Like, this is everything. So I was going to get rid of trees earlier and then kind of forgot. So I want to get rid of the trees here. But then I want to reintroduce them. I need a good, dense bunch of trees that are on the map naturally. Maybe not up here in the hills is the best place to look, I don't think. Yeah, where do we have left that is just natural trees? This is pretty good. Right here. I'm gonna sample this whole shebang. And we're gonna bring that back to way over here and then align it up about here. I want to leave a bit of a distance, a little bit of separation to the airport, but not a ton. And then we're just gonna blanket this whole side with a lot of trees. This is a lot of undeveloped area. It reminds me a lot of when I lived in Springfield, Missouri for a while. The annual Route 66 Fest music fest took place just outside of town, out by our regional airport, and it was kind of like this. It was farmland out by the airport that honestly it wasn't even this nice, but it was there just kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, and that's kind of what I'm going for, and it kind of foreshadows what we're going to do over here as well. Some stuff I think will be pretty cool, but yeah, that gets this up and running. So I want to have a few hotels out here, but the problem is I think we're just far enough away that they're not gonna get what they need. So this guy needs office, tourism, sightseeing, and nature. Oof. Well, the sightseeing we've got in spades, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't want a mountain lodge. It's too big. These are all way too big. Yeah, none of those are appropriate for over here. Though the spa resort, it's not really a spa area, is it? Well, have we used one of those? I don't think we have. I know where we're going to use it though. So let's see. Maybe then just the small hotel would be all right. It needs a little bit of nature. Maybe we could go like, and I really wish it would fit like right there. That would make me happy, but I don't want it right by the runway. So instead we'll go here. That's still within that green zone. Can I get two of these? I can. Beautiful. And then we're going to give them parking, which is here in the menu I was just in. But there, cool. Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, we'll do like that. There we go. You have parking now. Cool. And then what else do you want? You want some shopping and a few offices. Can do, my friend. Can do. So we will put... Ooh, that's getting really close to there, though. So we will do some commercial here. I really didn't want to encroach too much on this, but I'm going to anyway. We'll do a little bit of commercial there. I'm going to come in with just a double row of offices. We do have some demand for office, which is good. And then we will go there with a bit more commercial. I don't want anything on this side at all, because that's a little too close to the runway, I feel. So let's see if we can get some of this to develop and see if we can make our hotels happy, and then we can plop down some trees to take care of the nature thing. I don't know if that's going to be enough retail just yet, though. I may need to go ahead and fill in the rest of this, and then we'll see if that's enough. I don't know why I bothered speeding it up. It doesn't go any faster. So we're going to just let this fill in real fast and see what happens. And I have been waiting for a solid 10 minutes now. And that office will just not develop. We have a very low demand. Occasionally residential demand pops up. It's kind of crazy. Here's what's funny is this guy totally happy with landscaping. You can see they just did a row of trees and some bushes all around the street there, just to kind of seclude it off a little bit from the noise. Not that there's anything here sensitive to noise. I mean, it is noisy. Don't get me wrong, it is a very noisy environment. There's a hotel right here, but this dude, pretty happy. He's somewhat happy about the office nearby, but everything else is good. This dude, however, when it comes to landscaping, he's like, no, it's not good enough. I don't like it. And he is happier with the offices. Probably because he's closer. Oh, office. We're going to make it historical, whatever it is. That's as high as I want him to get. I made that one historical as well, because I just don't want it any bigger. It doesn't need to be covered by more services. That's probably not going to happen. Because to get a bus out here, I would have to either come from way over here or way over here. I don't think we're going to have a bus. I think this is just going to be a highway. Oh, hey, Lenny, let's go to the museum and go shop at Bed Bath & Beyond's clearance sale. I don't know, they're already closed. I think, yeah. So cool, you're happy 19 out of 20, you're 12 out of 20, and you're never going to be happy, but 92, 89, done. Good enough to crank them up. And that gets us a couple hotels out here. I'm just going to come into this area. I want to look at the noise. Oh, it's not bad. Got surprised by that. I'm not going to put residential here. I was thinking do residential, but nah. What we could do, that would be very beneficial, though. Is a bank or something? Nah, I just don't think this area... This shopping, is as it is probably too much. I probably should have just done the 1 square and been done with it. So maybe we don't even put anything here. Maybe just more woods. Maybe we get rid of that. Yep. I'm happy with that decision. So let's grab those, copy here, kind of turn them on their edge here just a little bit. I don't want to get it too terribly close to that. And I do want to kind of leave like a sight line coming up. Actually, we can go kind of close. That way, as you're coming down the airport, it's not the airport, but the highway. You actually see the planes off in the distance. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then we will probably do the same thing over here, actually. Just kind of fill in this area right here. In fact, I'm gonna overlap some of my landscaping there, and it'll be all right. And then just a bit here. No, I think that's fine. So it's cleared off around the airport, aviation club, whatever you want to call it. What is this? I could choose the plane? When did that become a thing? Oh god, which one do I like? I like that one. I didn't know I could choose the plane. I'm so excited over that. So yeah, looking pretty good. The only other thing I can think to do here would be to come in to the right menu and plop down some of this concrete here to make this feel a little more complete, like it's actually part of the area. I thought that you could get these to not snap. So like if I just, what if I put 2 of them there? I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use move it. Oops, to bring it over here where I want it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna be under a couple things. There. I don't even like that there's a street there, but it's better than nothing. Why is that up higher? Oh, now it's going to be impossible to grab that street. It's alright. I just need to lower that down. It's still... What is going on? Why is that a hill? All right, give me this and just nodes. And then I should be able to go through here, grab those. And that just refuses. Absolutely refuses to do anything. Do it manually. I think there's actually something wrong with this node. I think they are at the same height. I think the node is just doing, yeah. The node is weird, maybe? Maybe this node's not at the right elevation. Aha! Okay, that should have all been at the same elevation to start with, but it looks better now. Cool. Little airport finished, and then I'm going to get started on one thing, but we're not going to finish it today. Simply because I can never, ever, ever remember what this building does when upgraded. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to come back here and meander around a bit. And then come out right about there-ish, and then go straight. Cool. And then what we want to do here is here? I can never remember what this thing is now. Here. No. Here. No. Alright, it's one of these. I'll find it. Here. Yes, it's got its own dedicated tab. I can never remember what direction the stage winds up being. I know it switches to an end, if I'm not mistaken. But I can never remember which end. So, yeah. This is just going to have to sit here and upgrade. And then once it has done so, provided I remember, we will build out just a little area over here. I'm thinking maybe a campground of some sort. I don't know. We'll have to see. Just want to get my water pipes connected real quick, and then I thought of one other thing back over by where we were just building a moment ago that we can do that isn't a bad idea. I'm going to use parking lot road though. Once I finally, there we go. Turn all these back on, and then we're going to bring off. I don't even want a whole lot of separation here. Just like that. And this hotel's not going to be happy because there's not going to be any retail or anything out here by it. But I think the roadside motel would fit in nicely out here. Yeah, I think it fits fine. Yeah, it's totally unhappy. But whatever. At least it's happy with the nature rating. It's at 36%. It's going to stay at 36%. I could get a little bit of retail right across the street from it, I guess. But I'm not exactly thrilled with the idea. Maybe a little bit of office space. I guess I'll do just there with retail. All small buildings, though. In fact, I may even leave a gap between some of them. Yeah, that works. So I don't know. That may fill out. We do have commercial demand. We have a little bit of demand. Oh my gosh, there's actually demand for residential. That's crazy. What has our population done recently? I'm just curious. Whew. It is shot up. That's Destin. Boom. Right there. Cool. So yeah, let's see if anything develops here, and then we'll wrap up for today. While I'm waiting for that to develop, I did forget there's something else I want out here. And again, this is all going to change out here. It just is. But I think the fan zone park always works really well with this area. I mean, it just rebroadcasts the same concert. It's kind of like almost an overflow area. And I usually try to integrate them together so they look like they're all part of the same place. But man, it's going to be a while. Our next concert is August 5th. It's April 15th. So the city is 165 years old. Holy crap. So yeah, this is definitely going to take a while. I did turn on the ad campaign and the premium studio just because it helps this thing upgrade much faster. Because you got to get certain popularity and number of bands played. For this one, you have to have a sold out concert. Having those turned on really helps. But this dude seems to be mostly happy. Retail's still growing in, but that should get us most of the way there. That one office was good for 12 out of the 25 they need. So if the second office develops, he should be happy with that. So all in, I think pretty decent. Oh, now he's suddenly happy with the nature somewhat. Only a little bit. He's only like, I'm halfway pleased. But they're at 95% and 93%. Not too shabby. So, not a whole lot that we did today. I know. We built a little airport area, and we did that, and it still took forever. I don't know why. But it's progress, right? I still have no idea what's going to happen here. I was thinking more residential, but man, we just don't need it. So maybe we'll come in and try to fill in some of this next time. I had a plan for things out here, and then it kind of fell apart. Now I don't remember what it was. So this may just end here. We may just forest this up. This is, I think, part of the trade school right here. Yeah, it is. It is actually part of the trade school campus over there. Those two fountains are helping with attractiveness. And of course, that's the trade school museum. Did we use the museum from that guy? Yeah, okay. We did. So awesome. Just want to look at our education pipeline one more time. For some reason it brought up parks. Yeah, we're right there on the cusp still. We're getting a little better there. And university, we're fine. It's all close, but it's fine. It's fine. So, cool. We will leave it there. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.